to cancer and its preventive measures. Now, cancer is a disease that is spreading worldwide. Now, 10 million persons in the world suffer cancer. And cancer is so dangerous that it could lead to death. Now, cancer is an abnormal growth in the cells. Now, there are factors that contribute or predispose one to cancer, which I'm going to talk about, and they are categorized under three basic factors. The first one, we have the lifestyle factor. The second one, we have the environmental factor, and the third one, we have the genetic factors. Though there are some cases where cancer occurs and could not be detected the cause of this cancer. 5 to 10% of these factors are environmental factors, of the causes of cancer can be attributed to environmental factors, while 90 to 95% are basically the lifestyle factors. Now I'm going to talk about the lifestyle factors. What are the things that one could do that could predispose one to having cancer? Now the first thing I'm going to talk about is your dietary pattern. Consumption of alcohols, drug abuse, and as well as cigarettes could lead to the high cause of cancer. Now the second thing in your lifestyle is consuming so much processed food over time. Now when you consume lots of processed food, canned foods, those foods are highly preserved with some chemicals which may lead or predispose one to cancer. Then the third one I will be talking about is eating of too much junks. When you eat too much junks, fries, foods that contain less calories and less protective effects to the body, they predispose one to having cancer. Now, when you don't consume enough vegetables and fruits that could protect your immune body, that could fight against these germs and diseases in the body and the free radicals in the body, they predispose one to having cancer. Another thing is when you don't participate in physical activities, they predispose one to having cancer, in the sense that when you engage in physical activity, it tends to remove some toxins from your body through the sweat from your body. Then the next thing I want to enumerate right now is applying of different chemicals to the body. For some people that wants your body to become white, you want to change your color, tune your body. Now those chemicals that you apply to your body have a way of predisposing one to cancer. Now the next thing is using too much processed condiments in your food. Spices and condiments that contain lots of chemicals that have been processed can predispose one to having cancer. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about under the second factor, which is environmental factor, is the weather condition. Now, extreme weather condition, extreme sun rays could predispose one to having cancer. Now, another one is the genetic factor. Of course, if it's in the lineage that there is cancer occurrence or recurrence, it could predispose one to having what we call, it predisposes one to cancer. Now, I'm going to talk about the remedies and the preventive measures of cancer. Now, the preventive measures of cancer, first of all, if you consume too much alcohol or too much drugs and cigarettes, smoking, you should reduce the rate at which you consume these substances into the body. Now, eat enough fruits and vegetables because they help to protect you, fight against diseases, and combat anything that could harm, or any toxins that could enter into your body to harm your body, and help also to boost your immune system. Now, you should refrain from eating too much processed foods because those foods are highly packed and preserved with chemicals, which which when you consume them over time can predispose you to cancer. So you should reduce the way you consume canned food, processed food, and stored food. Then you should also use natural spices when you cook. For some people that like too much spices, you could use your natural spices such as your curry, your thyme, your ginger, your garlic. Such herbs and spices help in protecting the body rather. Then you should reduce the amount of cosmetics you apply to your body, especially the organic cosmetics, which causes or predisposes one to having cancer. Then the next thing I'm going to is food and stored food. Then you should also use natural spices when you cook. For some people that like too much spices, you could use your natural spices such as your curry, your thyme, your ginger, your garlic. Such herbs and spices help in protecting the body rather. Then you should reduce the amount of cosmetics you apply to your body, especially the organic cosmetics, which causes or predisposes one to having cancer. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about is under the environmental factor is try as much as possible to stay away from sun rays, either by your using your umbrella, your sunshades. So you should try as much as possible to use sunshades and stay away from too much or extreme sun rays. Now the next thing, use natural body product or skincare products. Don't use those ones that are fully packed with, especially the lightening agents or the bleaching agent as a cause as it may be. You should reduce the application of highly lightening or brightening agents for your skins. So this, I hope that this could help you to learn and know more about cancer. And also you should go for checkup at least once in a year. You should go for checkup, for your body checkup. Overall body checkup is necessary, so that because when you cancer is detected early, it could be cured and reduce the rate at which it kills the other cells in the body, thereby causing death to the body. Thank you very much.